I'm reviewing the brand new Barecookware Dutch oven. So this 6-litre beauty was gifted to me, but as always, these are my own thoughts and opinions after giving it plenty of testing. So I've cooked 2 dishes to show you, one using gas and the other using an induction hob. I've then put it through the dishwasher to see how it cleans up. So let's break it down, the unboxing, the cooks, what I've loved and what could be better. First up, the unboxing. Straight out of the box, the pan just felt different. It's so much lighter than a traditional cast iron Dutch oven, but it still feels really robust. The paint is a really high quality finish. There's no chips, no blemishes, and everything looks really well put together. The stainless steel interior shines and the handles feel really solid. So the first test was a hunter's pie. Think shepherd's pie, but made of venison. I did this one on the gas hob inside to see how it handled a more traditional home cook setup. I was a bit skeptical at first about whether it would actually distribute the heat evenly, but it did. It cooked right through, even up the sides into the lid, no hot spots, no burnt edges. The handles actually stayed surprisingly cool. I could touch them with a tea towel, no problem. No oven mitts really needed most of the time. Now I will say, I didn't make enough mash for the top, so let's call this a diet version. But it worked a treat. So now's probably a great time to say hit that subscribe button, have a little look at the memberships that I've got and drop a comment on this video. Have you ever had a hunter's pie like this? For the second recipe, I went for a slow cooked chicken curry. This one bubbled away for about 4.5 hours on an induction hob. This was a real test, like could it retain the heat and properly cook over a long period? And again, it absolutely smashed it. The heat was retained beautifully, it cooked slowly, evenly and thoroughly. In fact, the curry actually stayed piping hot for ages after we were done. I had to wait a good while before I could even put it into the fridge for the next day. So after all of that, I then just gave it a quick scrape and threw it straight into the dishwasher, just to see how it would cope really. The stainless steel cleaned up absolutely brilliantly, no food stuck, no complaints. So let's talk the pros and cons. The good. It's really, really lightweight and really durable. I don't want to be ageist, but parents and things like that would constantly moan about heavy Dutch oven cast iron goods. This is not in that category. It distributes heat, from what I can tell, really, really well. It goes all through the base, up the sides, into the lid, as I've already said. The stainless steel is really easy to clean and the handles don't get too hot. Plus, it just looks good. I love the red. I love the shape. I love the size that it's a 6-litre pan. You can get a lot into that. So what could be better? Honestly, very little. It's so hard to critique a pan. The only thing that I could think of was the lid handle. It got a bit hot, but what can you do about that? A traditional cast iron Dutch oven would get very hot, just as hot. So you're gonna need to use something to lift it. And I really struggled after that. I mean, you still have to find the ingredients and I didn't have enough for what I wanted. You still have to clean it, but it cleaned up pretty damn well. But it's not a traditional cast iron. I suppose it doesn't have that benefit of iron going into the food. That's certainly not their fault and a good trade-off. But for how it performs, it genuinely holds its own. I'm so impressed with it. So to recap, the pan was given to me. These are my real thoughts and I've used it over and over. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description to the Barecookware Early Bird Kickstarter campaign, and you can find out everything that you need to about the tech specs. And I've also put a link in the description for both the recipes, the hunter's pie and the chicken curry, if you want to repeat that. It was really, really tasty. So let me know what you think in the comments and ask any questions that you have. I'll do my absolute best to answer them. I know what you were thinking at the beginning. It should be big, bulky and heavy, but I promise you this has performed so, so well. Probably one of my favorite pots now. So I'll see you again for the next video.